So what is going on with the stock market rally? I get this question a lot these days, so I'm going to try to do my best to answer it. Hi, my name is Gary Mashuras. I'm the managing partner and chief investment officer of Silver Ring Value Partners. I also teach the Value Investing Seminar at the FW Olin Graduate School of Business. So last week, we basically have seen this giant rally despite the fact that not a lot has changed. And people have been asking me, like, what's going on? Why is the market up? Is this a new bull market? What's going on, right? So, I think there are four possibilities. Possibility number one is that market participants think that basically we're going to avoid a severe recession. That once this coronavirus gets under control, that's kind of it, and we're not going to have economic damage done to companies. So that's the first possibility. The second possibility is that maybe stock investors all of a sudden got a long-term time horizon. I've always had a long-term time horizon, I think, in 3-5 years and beyond. But in the past, the stock market participants typically think in much shorter time frames, right? So maybe that's changed, and maybe they're saying, well, yeah, there will be this recession, and there'll be damage done to companies' economics. But you know what? We're just thinking 3-4 years out, and we're looking through all of that. That's possible. So that's number two. Number three is, okay, the stock market participants just think thinking all about kind of how bad will the coronavirus be, and once they see some evidence that is stabilizing, which we've had recently, they're just forgetting to even think about the economic impact of everything that's going on and the knock-on effects of people not being able to work, people getting laid off, and all of that. So they may be just ignoring what's going to happen to the economy as a result. So that's possibility number three. And possibility number four is maybe these stock prices are perfectly rational. You had the government printing massive amounts of money by taking out huge debts to help out the economy and the companies. You've had the Fed severely intervening in securities markets in unprecedented ways. So maybe this all just leads to giant long-term inflation, and in this case, maybe in nominal terms, the stock prices actually reflect the cash flows of these companies, but the purchasing power of those cash flows and of those financial assets in terms of goods and services will be greatly reduced, just because there'll be a lot more dollars floating around for a similar amount of goods and services. So that's another possibility. That's number four. And maybe I'm missing something. Maybe you guys can point out what else is going on and what I'm not thinking about. And please go ahead and leave a comment below. And if you're watching this on YouTube, and what do you think? Leave which number possibility you think it is, and also if you think I missed a possibility and it's something else, write a comment. I would love to hear from you. So generally, I don't think all that much about markets. I think about individual investments and long-term time horizons. But this has been an interesting environment where the stock market rally is a little bit hard to explain, because we didn't even get to a point of really extreme prices. Now, for some companies, we probably did, but those are the ones where they're in deep distress. But I think for a typical business, we didn't get to some kind of a crazy low valuation, and now the stock market is going up. So who knows? Maybe the worst is over. I'm a little skeptical about that. I kind of think that we're going to get other opportunities down the road. But at the same time, I'm not timing the market. I'm a value investor. I'm focused on finding good long-term investments regardless of what happens to the economy. And I basically have put together a portfolio where, regardless of what happens, I believe that there should be no terrible outcomes, and hopefully in the most likely scenarios there should be good outcomes, but time will tell. Anyway, if this has been helpful to you, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you, guys.